Okay, garden update, here we go. So, sunflowers are popping. Don't know whether to deadhead these or what. Still got some big ones coming in, which is kind of cool. This was the pick of the litter so far. Massive. Still got good ones back there. And oh no, as we're doing this, I can see that guy needs a little help up. Little help from a friend. Eggplants popping. Look at those guys. Look at those guys. I mean, look at that everywhere. We got eggplant everywhere. And it's growing more back there. You can see more flowers. I don't know what those white spots are. If anybody knows, let me know. That's golden finch damage. I know that. But this guy's getting ready to pop too. You can see that guy back there needs a little help. Should be deadheaded. But that's going. Oh, a little succulent. Everybody loves a succulent. Down there, this thing's trying. We got two little butternuts. This was the volunteer butternut, but there it is. You see the birds were eating the sunflowers. A little mold. But here, let's move over. Oh, this is kind of fun. So, from seedling, coneflower. From seedling, getting a little spindly. Black-eyed Susan. Black-eyed Susan. Kind of fun. Super pollinator plant. Got to transplant it. This one I thought was dead. It's coming back. Very cool. Hey, orange tree. Everybody's got an orange tree. Still producing, getting ready. So weird. They're ready for Christmas. Doesn't make sense. Now, the conundrum of the season. Cucumbers are so easy to grow, but this bad boy has had a massive aphid attack. Look at this. I mean, look at the amount of aphids on these guys. Never had this problem before, but you can see it's been severely chopped. These guys still have life, but look at the amount of aphids on these guys. Look at that. Little white mold too, but look at the attack there. I got to get rid of those. I mean, I tried with Captain Jack's to get these, and we got some white mold too. Petunias are popping, but as I cut it, look, it's coming back fresh, and it has flowers, and it's starting to come back. Sorry about the camera. And back there is a volunteer, but you can see all that white mold and stuff. Not the coolest. All right, so here's an experiment. This is more to chronicle what I did. So this is the sun gold, I think, or some type of cherry. I forget what. Trained it up and cut it to have two main heads, and trained it up the pole to see what would happen. And it happened. See? So you can see it trained on the pole, and it's still producing. Been clipping the suckers. Oh, as I say that, see that I should cut off that one right there. But see, clipping the suckers, and it's growing, and it's growing over. Train this to see what would happen. See that? Just use the green tape, and have been holding it up. Green tape is the new thing this year. Works very well. But look, see, it's staying on top of the peppers. Ran out of green tape for a minute. Use some wire and some tie wraps. Got to use some tie wraps. Clipping the suckers. See, but it's still going. It's going down the whole way. Very cool. Over here, put the tomato on the tomato cage that's using to support the pepper that we'll get to. Oh, that's a great shot. Look at that. Bam. That's actually really, really cool. See those peppers? So then we got more peppers over here. So we got tomato cages on the peppers. The peppers are probably the most photogenic. Look at that. Peppers are popping. See? Panning up on the peppers. We get to the tomato. It was all about support this year. Look at the freaking marigolds are starting to come in. Look at that. It's like a marigold field with all the peppers back there. It's so picturesque. But look at that. That's a bell pepper. It's popping. I didn't know what was going to happen, but it's doing it. And check this out. Lantana's popping. See? Those are potted. Look at these guys, huh? Look at these guys. Zoom out a little bit, but those are in tomato cages. So these two were the late addition that spawned the video. So those are gypsy peppers, really prolific, very good. Hotter than you think for the size of the pepper, really good. But didn't support them and it was falling over. So with the help of a friend, stuffed it in a tomato cage, got it back up, and same here on the poblano, didn't have it properly put in. Look at those marigolds, look at those guys. But now stripped the lower leaves, got it back going using green tape, and started bringing it back up, and now it's extending the height. And look, here's green tape again, trying to get this tomato right, and it's competing with the poblano, which is cool. You can see the back of the cucumber there. Look at all that white mold. That thing is really frustrating, but you got to learn. Should rotate the crops. That's not a good spot for cucumbers next year. But there's the arm of the tomatoes going over the top. Stretched it over here, try to get it to act right. But you can see, cutting the suckers. Okay. Now, did some serious green taping. Don't laugh. But started taping to this pole earlier as an experiment. And bam, look at that. I'm afraid it's going to break off. The thing is huge. I got to get it before the rat does. Bam, another freaking massive bad boy in there. Bam. Oh, just as I said, look at that. Son of a... But cutting the suckers. See the whole way down? Here's cutting the suckers in action. Oh my gosh, look at my liver spots. Cutting the suckers. But this is doing pretty well. Kind of spindly down there. Had to super support this guy. Candy cane wrap it. Because it has some stuff going up here. But this has worked really well. Can move things around on the side. Look, even brought this guy up. I mean, this is way above my head. But bam. But just candy cane wrap the whole thing to give it support. Those traps work pretty well sometimes. This guy also supported candy cane wrap style. And got it up here. Let's get a better view. This is the Juliet. The Juliet's got this kind of ringy leaf. I don't know what's going on. Got to trim that. We've had some rat damage. This got destroyed. This is a Cherokee Purple. But what's cool to see on the system with this conduit, so I can wrap to this and just move it over wherever I want. And it totally helps. You can move it left, you can move it right, and it totally works. So 2 pieces of conduit over the top and just put to it, and candy cane wrap the system. Works really, really well. This is also candy cane wrapped. I don't know what else to call it. It's spiral wrapped up to the conduit. It's probably, oh look, there's one there that the rats haven't gotten, but there's some good production. Look at that. It's kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. Some big dogs still trying. And then we've got the beautiful aloe flowers, which are very cool. This aloe with many pups right next to the bathtub with flowers, with petunias, marigolds, looks like a volunteer bell pepper, and some other stuff, but it looks pretty cool. See? Especially, and they got some cool roses. That's it. That's what's going on. 4 o'clocks are popping. That's it. Photogenic peppers. Aphid attack. Petunias are popping. White mold. Aphid attack. Come on, cucumber. Survive. Kind of looks like a bean pole. That's all I got.